No, I think we'll do the one stop late in the race. There's the times. So it's Nehan, myself, Tiago, Girk, Powers, Mock. Seems like the field got a lot closer. The sprint race really was good practice for everyone, I think. And we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go to the grid. Actually, I'm going to close chat. Bye, chat. I'm going to go to the grid, but I'm not going to hit the gas. I want to save fuel till the lights come up. I feel so alone now. I feel naked. There's no chat to look at. What do I do? Alright, the track is down at 97.5 again. Apparently this place just loses grip over time.
Bye.
Bye. I do see those. Thanks, Fidus. Okay, here we go. Everybody's doing the same thing. Saving fuel. I was on the gas a little bit later than he was. So I have 0.01 liters more than he does. It's gonna be all the difference, that tells you. See some boopage happening behind us there. We'll not worry about that. I don't want to let Nihon just get away though either. Trying to drive a little easier. I feel like I was overdriving before. We know we're going to put tires on for the stop, just because it takes less time to put tires on than it does to get the fuel. Staying right there at 7/10 right now. That's one of the areas I was losing the most time to him before. I actually gained a bit this time around. Feeling good. I do think that was a big factor, is just I needed to dial myself down a little bit. This is one of those cars that if you try to push it too hard, front tires are going to get overwhelmed in a hurry. It's not going to be happy about it. Any big changes, just the 1% of brake bias. Curb hop there. I don't think you gotta break the draft there, Neon. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, that's really good through there. There's time to be had with the jumps on the curb, but there's a lot more time to be lost if you jump too much. Strong exit. Boy, he really got it sideways on entry. I lifted thinking he was about to lose it, and he just scooted out of the turn like he meant to do it. A little wide on exit there. I think getting back to the gas a little bit later is helping me here. It's not pushing the front end out of the turn so bad. Well, he rolled that curb very nicely. Pulled us a bit because he got back to the gas a little sooner. I do feel like he's driving the car a lot harder than I am at the moment. which is encouraging. Trying to wear himself out. He's pulling that gap a little bit every turn, though. That's not what I want. I gotta keep the pressure on. It's a good turn. Still decent pressure from behind, too. I'm not clear of that battle. Hop all the curbs. If I don't feel like I'm going to make the exit, I think that's the way to go, even if it does cut your power on the exit. As it bounces against the rev limiter. Boy, he is certainly running very risky lines. If you put your tire in the dirt there, it just carries you off into the field. That was good. If I can get back in within the 7/10 or so, that's where I can start to actually apply the pressure again. That's where I want to be. Well, we were there for a fleeting moment. That was more hopping than I want to do. See, it definitely hurts the exit. We both just set fast laps there. Every time he does that, I think, this is the time he's going to run a little wide. Hasn't happened yet. A little bit loose in the center. One thing I will have to do if this battle is going to be this close is pay attention to fuel. I miss the lap I'm supposed to put on. That would be a disaster. As of now, it looks like we'll be putting in 8 laps. Using 7.1 per lap now, versus I was using 7. That might change our calculations a bit, but I still have 8.1 at the line, so we should be good. That's a nice exit. We certainly run very different lines around the track. Plop, plop. We're within striking distance now. Most importantly, it's within distance to make him nervous. Try not to let him lull me into braking too deep. I was wide on entry, he was wide on exit. It all comes out in the wash. He entered a bit too low there, I think. But at this point, I don't know where the move would come from. I would just have to keep on him like this and wait for a little mistake somewhere. If I was within 2/10 exiting a turn, maybe I'd be able to try and make a move, but not at this distance. I like where we're at right now, though. For where we are in the race, anyway. I really like it when these cars do that little oversteer right in the center as the rear wheels lose weight. The cockpit of this car is borderline claustrophobic sometimes. A really hard time seeing. Oh, there was that lockup in the rear. Seeing my markers and stuff when I'm right behind him. It's like his car just becomes my entire view. Alright, I'm gonna have to get back out of here though. That rear lockup was not what we needed. I had to get on the brakes more because I thought he was slowing down more than expected. Which is the danger in, you know, getting right behind somebody and pressuring them. You're basically pressuring them into making a mistake inches away from you. We back though. We back. Four laps till the pit stop. It's really looking like we're going to be pitting on the same lap. If I were to guess. Certainly turn one is where we have the most differences in the line. And right here, I think is where I have the best advantage on him. Unfortunately, it's not a place where there is a passing opportunity, nor is it a place that leads to a passing opportunity. But if nothing else, it gets us back to him pretty regularly. Three laps. Keep reminding myself, and really just keep checking in every time I come down that straightaway, because that's when I need to make that decision. I need to know on that back straightaway that, hey, I'm coming to the pits this lap. There's no Jeff to tell me, hey, come in this time. Box, box, box. He started to pick up on my line right there, dipping the right sides on the dirt. That's not good. My secrets. You can't have my secrets? Remember the days of cowarding and fear of being around Nihon, the controller driver, with his wheels darting all over the place? So we're both gonna jump these. Oh, he got a little crossed up though. I won't have the exit though. Nope. That scared me a lot. Okay. 1.9 laps. 2 more. Why? Why the scary bits? We're gonna have a very long pit stop here going on. I appreciate your bits so dearly. Spooky bits. Okay, 1 more lap. And we'll be pitting. He has gotten off his line. Okay, he's pitting this lap, so we're going 1 more. We're going 1 more. I'll get a lap to myself out here. Which is good and bad. I've gotten so accustomed to running behind him. Hopefully our fuel calculations are right. I feel pretty confident in them though. I'm actually glad he bit first. It'd be a little less nerve-wracking. A little wide. Not worried about it. Bits. Alright, here we go. Wish we were anywhere else. Why did we have to be in the first box? Ugh. Alright. Now, by tomorrow, I'm pretty sure we're going to have this thing fueled. Whew, this is nice. This is nice. It's relaxing, really. It's a good chance to catch your breath. Wonder why your brake discs are part of your wheels. Wonder if that's... No, that's not physically possible because the caliper would have to be part of it too. Wonder if this is like a neighborhood gas station and they're literally pumping it into the car right now. Oh, I gotta hit it right on the 0 cents. No, sorry, we're gonna have to put another gallon in it. Okay. And now where it can go. Smelly bits? So, interesting development that I don't fully understand. Actually, I don't even partially understand it. I'm seeing Nihon is like 30 seconds ahead of us. And we're out in the middle of the field right now, and I don't know exactly why or what has happened. Was I the only one that had the really long pit stop? Why am I 20 seconds behind Nihon now? I don't understand. Did he take enough fuel? I'm very confused. Confusion is at maximum levels. I don't understand. Maybe I'm not meant to understand. Where am I in the field, though? Oh, what if I'm thinking this the other way around? What if Nihon had a problem, and we're in first now, and he's way back in the field? I don't... The only thing I could figure is if he took full fuel, but I guess that would only be a little bit longer. I don't know. All I know is we are most definitely currently being shown in first place. I was so sure of my own failures that I thought there was no way that I could be in first. But yet here we are. I'm pretty sure in first. Is he... I'm looking for him on the relative to figure out what's going on. I think he is just down in 5th. Jeff, help me. Jeff, what's going on? Jeff, rivalry update. Jeff, I've had a confuse. He's not gonna help. Jeff never helps. That's the only thing I could figure, is that he put a full 100 liters back in the car. And it made his stop very long.
This is Jeff. I don't know what's going on. Lol, screwed.
Screwed. Powers, what is going on with you? Blue flag! Blue flag! Gotta do the Vettel, like, handshake thing. Powers, you scared me. All I can do is shake my head. Remember Shadow Wolf? Well, we only got 3 minutes to go here. I guess it's just my responsibility now to not bin it. And we'll have to figure out after what in the world happened to the Tiger. Whoops! Remember what I said about not binning it? The difference between a focus driver and a non-focus driver, pretty significant. Too bad, that was shaping up to be quite an epic battle. I fully expected it to come out like side by side with them into turn 1. And that's part of the intrigue of the pit strategy races.
Car 54 is under investigation for causing a collision.
Get investigated. Wait, do I car 54? Looks like it'll be 2 more laps, maybe 1 more. It was a lot of fun before that. I like the tracking somebody down aspect of it. It's always one of my favorite things to do in racing. I would hate to have been in Nihon's shoes that whole first stint, because holding off somebody charging from behind is very nerve-wracking. Alright, this should be the last lap. Especially if I take it particularly easy. If I went really, really hard, I could probably actually make it an additional lap, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that one little bit. Plop. I still am enjoying the car. I feel like it's just a very good fit for me. Even though it has, you know, its weird moments. But I feel like there's a lot you can do with it. It has a lot of communication. I could take it even less fuel.
I'm at the wrong track.
I hope not. Last lap.
Right 2, 200.
Checker flag.
Left 5, right 6, jump.
Thank you, Javier. 9 months in the stack. Welcome back. And that's a race victory after the bitter defeats of the first race. At least we recovered to make something of that. I'm gonna jump out and see if I can find Ihan and call and figure out what in the world just happened. What happened to his pit strategy? Looks like he made it back up to 4th. So at least a recovery. I'll bring chat back into the equation. Hi, chat. I'm sure it got quiet once I got rid of it. Fade to black. And we're back. How can I get to Discord?
Coming short pitted.
What happened to the Neon?
Pit strategy didn't work out. Apparently I had it set to take too much fuel.
I was wondering if maybe that was the thing, like you took 100 liters or something?
About 80.
Mm.
I had a different pit strategy, and because I was racing you, I didn't take it. So.
Oh, I see. You were gonna pit earlier.
Yep.
My whole plan was to go until the tank was empty, because I know how long it takes to refuel in these cars.
I did not know that.
Like forever?
So that was
Forever.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Forever.
I did really good on that cone.
And now I know.
You could just
I
like
ran
chill.
out of fuel in my pit box. Sideways, so it didn't count.
And then you gave me a boop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Blue flag! Blue flag!
What flag? I didn't see a flag.
means
I think I said something
move.
like, remember Shadow Wolf?
I heard you.
Wow.
Hey,
Hey, Shadow
Hey.
Wolf been able to keep up with you enough to boop you afterwards.
Hey, Mock.
are you doing trucking after this, or are we doing Wreckfest?
I'm doing trucking.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay.
Bye.
And
Bye.
I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a little bit of a weird one. It seemed like, although times were close, like some people got it, and then others just were very far back.
That's basically Donnington in a nutshell. Either you get it and it's like really fast, or you don't get it and you're like, why am I in the gravel trap again?
Yeah. Could you see how frustrated I was getting the first race?
Yep.
Like, it just, if you drive 10% over what this car is capable of, it will just bite you back so hard, because it just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
just
already
like,
putting so much in the front tires.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't want to turn anymore. Just let's keep going straight.
Yeah.
What was your fastest lap cone?
Is there a way to actually see that here?
If you click on
Timetable.
click on the stopwatch too.
In
It'll
the
also show you.
race, it was a 10.5. Yeah, a 1:10.5.13.
Oh, dang it! I had a 1:10.6.
My fastest was a 1:10.933.
You were pretty quick for having not done practice.
Yeah.
You surprised the shit out of me in that first race. I was like,
Mhm.
well, where did he come from? He just got here.
I reeled Girk back in the second race coming out of the pits. I was like, yeah, I got him. I'm just chipping off a little 10th here and a little 10th there.
And then everybody jumped the start in the first race.
I know, that was...
I really thought about just pulling over and restarting at that point, but
See,
I don't know what happened.
I actually have some practice from Donnington and Project Cars 1, so I guess, you know.
Yeah, familiarity.
Yeah, this is all just iRacing practice for me. I ran this 3 different series this past season, so...
Yeah, I was just going back to when I ran it in Formula Renault and I hated it.
Yeah.
But I did used to run it in Race 07 and it was a good track.
This is not a fun track to run in the skippies, especially when you get to that,
Wurzel didn't know.
when you get to that last chicane. I got run over there. I just literally someone
Oh,
just
yeah.
didn't brake and plowed into me, and I was like, why?
Yeah,
would
there's
you
no
do that on
clutch
that
in these
screen?
cars. You have to hold it in neutral and then put it in first when the lights go, which is weird, but it's one of those things you just have to know.
And I agree with you too, Cone. That chicane is really hard to brake for.
It is. It's even worse if you go left, though. The left chicane
Oh my
is
God,
twice
left.
as tight as this one.
The left one is awful. I hate that
Yeah.
one. It's one of my least favorite corners.
And the one in iRacing has those stupid pylons in it.
Yep.
And you have to drive through the pylon every lap to have a good lap.
Yep.
So it like totally blocks your view. I hate it. Hate it so much.
Yep.
This layout's okay though.
Yeah, I like national better than international. Those stupid hairpins I have to worry about too.
This car is kind of a bear on hairpins too.
Yeah.
Well, at least I surprised the hell out of Cone. That's my goal for today.
You did that.
So we're running Macau next week.
No. Get out.
Yes, please.
Get out.